Welcome. Today we're going to talk about what to do with our favorite units and our least favorite units. So this is my favorite so far, and based on the comments, I think it's your favorite so far. So what am I going to do with that? I'm going to make more. This is my least favorite. It's not terrible, but I want to play with it and see if I can improve it. So I'm going to take this lighter stripe and put them together and see what happens. So what I'm going to do is cut the same fabrics, approximately the same size, and instead of doing the turquoise, I'm going to do the orange branches and see what happens with that. I do have a lighter orange that I could use. It will give me more pop than this one, but because I'm considering this for a garment, I'm not sure I want too strong of a pop. If you watched the previous video where I did the turquoise, you'll notice that I'm doing things differently this time. The last time I added the pieces one at a time, and I cut the strips one at a time, and I cut across these sewn pieces one at a time. Here I've cut all the strips ahead of time because I know what colors I want to use, and I did cut them random sized without a ruler. You may have noticed that already. So I've jumped ahead and I'm putting on the final strips here. And this is the fabric that I used for the stripes going the other direction. I'm going to use the same one that I did in the previous unit with the turquoise squares. And again, I'm pre-cutting this time. Last time I believe I cut as I went. You see, I don't even follow my own rules. I am not going to make you watch me sew every one of these strips. I think you get the gist of what I'm doing here. So jump ahead. Here's the final strip. Gotta watch the last ta-da scene, right? And here we have the two next to each other. So what I decided to do is take the teal one and then finish it off so that they are a full matching set. The stripe itself on that one is a little too bold for me, so I love those little glowy squares. So I am going to do more of what I love and finish this off. And here we have them, side by side, apples to apples. Now, for the least favorite, and how do I fix it? Or can I fix it? A little fabric dancing there, I guess. So this is that same improv method that you've seen me do before. This is a teeny tiny curve. So I was thinking about this and comparing it to my painting practice or mixed media art practice. And when I don't like how things are turning out, I add another layer. And that's pretty easy to do with those mediums. However, with sewing, you don't actually add another layer, but this is kind of the equivalent to add another layer. So I'm thinking, okay, I kind of like that. How can I do another one? You know, I'm crossing seams there, crossing the stripe, so to speak. Don't really know how that's going to work as far as visually. It's all an experiment. Not too bad. Kind of like it. Cutting the top off so that when I start sewing them together, I know how to line them up. What I'm liking about this is when I look at it in this orientation, it almost looks like grasses, like exotic bamboo grasses or something. So whether or not I use this as part of the duster, or another quilt, I definitely have learned something here, and I definitely will use this same technique or method when I am doing a landscape or an art quilt that has, you know, flowers in it, or something like some of my previous quilts. I think this would be a fabulous technique for that. You can picture it in greens, or you know what else it would look great with? It would look great as underwater scene with fish. I'm seeing those eyeballs there that are not really eyeballs, but they read as eyeballs, and you could incorporate them as fish, or at least I would. I like fish. I like doing artwork with fish. So I'm pretty excited about this. This is the kind of discovery and the creative process that keeps me going, whether it's quilting or painting or mixed media. This is what really lights me up. So I hope that you play with it enough that you'll find your process that you love that will light you up and keep you going. There it looks like a nose, doesn't it, with the two eyeballs? Oh my gosh, yep. A big long nose. Like a elephant. I never noticed that until I'm watching it now on the replay as I edit. It's funny. It's funny what you see when you see it at a different scale. Okay, and there it is. Like I said, I'm excited about not necessarily the fact that I may or may not use it in the duster, but just the fact that I've discovered something that I do like that will work in future quilts. So here are my final selections as far as what I like the most so far. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed creating it for you and creating that fabric and discovering those things. So I hope you are taking this as inspiration for your own work, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks, everyone. See you next time.